Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm keen on some eggs on toast, and I want to explain to you guys why you need an aluminium pan in your kitchen ASAP. You are using non-stick or ceramic pans. You're putting a slight detriment to your health. And these things, they last a year or two before the non-stick coating eventually deteriorates. It deteriorates usually in your food, and then you consume them, and then your body stores these chemicals. It is a solid piece of metal, okay? Nothing will break down and absorb into your food. It can be tricky to use if you don't know how to use it properly, but there's a chemical reaction makes it non-stick, and once you understand this concept, this thing will become an inheritance to your kids, okay? This thing will last. And over a certain temperature with Teflon, it releases toxic fumes, okay? We don't want this stuff. Even though I've got one in the kitchen, I don't use it anymore. Now I'm gonna show you step by step how exactly you make an aluminium pan non-stick. We've got a gas stove here, and you wanna put it on max, on high. We'll start the timer. And you gotta think of it like there's little pores in the aluminium, and if you put something in now, the egg will seep into those pores in the aluminium. Now, when you bring the aluminium up to temperature, those pores close up because the aluminium expands, and then it becomes a uniform surface, a non-stick surface. It's a thick material, so it's going to take a bit of time for the temperature to come up, but once it gets there, it's going to stay there for a while. And then we do the water test to see if the aluminium pan is ready. So we'll do the water test. It's been nearly 3 minutes. See it? That's sizzling. That's not ready yet. All right, it's been 4.5 minutes. Let us see. Oh, we're getting a bit of action here. Oh, look at that. If you can do like a full, if you can spin it and then it spins around like 6 times, like you see it there. See, it's just cruising around. That's ready. Look at that. It's not just took over 4 minutes to do. Before we drop in the eggs, you want to drop the temperature because it's already up to temperature. It's hot. Look, it's still going. Just gonna put a touch of oil. Even though it's non-stick, it's a little bit of oil. And there we go. Hit it with a bit of salt. Look at that. And now the temperatures, I feel like it's starting to drop, so I'm gonna bring it back up to high. There you go, look at that. Completely non-stick. Have I convinced you to buy an aluminium pan now? I think so. Now there's one more thing I want to have with my eggs, and that is some toast. I want to do some eggs on toast, but I've had this sourdough on my countertop for like 2-3 weeks, and it is a murder weapon. Ooh. Murder weapon, okay. Anyways, this is gonna be my lunch. So what you do is you run it under the tap, some water in it, and then you put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and that rehydrates the sourdough, makes it super delicious. It tastes like fresh bread again. I encourage you guys to buy an aluminium pan, ditch the ceramic, ditch the Teflon. They're eventually going to break down, and they're in the long term, they're not really going to serve you and your health. So you know how to use an aluminium pan now. Buy one, start using it. I'll see you guys in the next video.